Okay, now let's learn the different parts of the circle. Well, this is the center of the circle, and the way that we name a circle is by its center. So if I wanted to name this circle here, I would call it circle C, and the symbol for circle, the geometric symbol for circle, is a little circle with a dot in it. Here's an example, and I just drew an example. And I would call it, if I want to say circle C, I would go like this. I would draw the little symbol for circle and then put the letter next to it, circle C. A circle has different parts. It has arcs, it has radii, it has diameters. So let me show you the different parts of the circle. The distance from the center to the end of the circle is called the radius. The distance from one end of the circle through the center to the other end is called the diameter. And then there's something called an arc. So CB is a radius, CA is a radius, and CD is a radius. In a circle, all the radii are congruent. All the radii, which is plural for radius, are congruent. So AC is the same size. CB is the same size as CA and CD because they're all radii, and all the radii in a circle are congruent. Now there's another part of the circle called the arc. The arc would be AD, AB, and BD. Those are the arcs. The way that we determine an arc, like if I say, what's the arc of ACD? Well, what that means is, if you notice here, there's an angle, and this angle intercepts the circle at a certain point, which would be here and here. Well, the arc of ACD would be arc AD, because that's where the section that it intersects, the section that this angle here intersects the circle. The arc of AC, so the arc of AC would be this section here, this arc here, because that's where it intersects the circle. So I would call that arc AB, and I would write it like this, arc AB. Then we have arc BD. I would write that arc BD because this angle here, even though it's not an angle, it's actually a straight line. That's called 180 degrees. That's a 180 degree angle, intersects the circle here and here. So everything in between, the arc in between, is the arc of BCD. Okay, I hope you understand that. Here, the definition of an arc is a little more complicated than the one I gave you. It says that an arc is 2 points on a circle and all the points in between them. So we have our circle, we have our center, and then we have the 2 points right here, right? Well, the arc is all the points in between those 2 points. Okay? Then the center of the circle is the point that is the same distance from any given point on the circle, right? That's the center. Any line that I draw from the center to the end of the circle, they're all going to be the same. It's the same distance from the center to the end of the circle. That would be the center. Let's see where it says that. All points equidistant from the center. That would be, I'm sorry, no. That's a line segment from the center. No. Yeah, no. Oh, there it is. A fixed point that is equidistant from all points of a circle. So the fixed point is the center, and it's this equidistance is equa is equal, right? Equa sounds like equal. Equa is the same distance. So this point, the fixed point is the center, and it's the same distance from every part of the circle. So that would be E, the center. And then the definition of a circle is all points equidistant from the center. So we have the center and the circle. The way the circle is made is by drawing a bunch of points that are all the same distance from the center. If we keep on drawing those points, eventually what we get is a circle. So all of these points are the same distance from the center. Well, obviously, if the circle was a perfect circle, they would be the same distance from the center. So that's a circle. All points equidistant from the center. So we're going to write B. And then D is arc. Okay. And then the diameter, we said, was the line that goes from one end of the circle through the center to the other end. So a line segment passing through the center of a circle whose endpoints lie on the circle. So the end of the line segment lies on the circle. See, the actual circle is this. And the diameter's endpoints, in other words, where the line ends, lies on the circle. So that's what A is. And the radius is a line segment from the center to any point on the circle. So again, I already told you what a radius is. From the center to the end of the circle is the radius. Okay? So that's what radius is. A line segment from the center to any point on the circle. Okay, so let's name this circle. Well, it's right here. The center of the circle is X, so this is circle X. Name the diameter of the circle. Well, the diameter of the circle is WY. So I'm going to say line WY. What is the radius of a circle whose diameter is 15? Okay. What is the radius? So from here to here is 15, right? And the radius is half of the diameter, so it's the distance from here to here. Well, what's half of 15? Half of 14 is 7, and half of 1 is 0.5. So half of 15 is 7.5. Because when you add 7.5 together, what you get is 5 plus 5 is 10. We carry the 1. 7 plus 7 is 14 plus 1 is 15, and then we just bring down our decimal. That gives us 15. You see, so half of 15 is 7.5. So the radius would be 7.5. Half of the diameter. Now, if they would have given us the radius and wanted us to find the diameter, all we would have done is multiplied the radius by 2. 2 times 5 is 10. 2 times 7 is 14 plus 1, 15. Okay? So if they give you the radius, just multiply it by 2. If they give you the diameter, divide it by 2. And that'll give you the radius. What is the diameter of a circle whose radius is 4? So all we got to do is divide by 2. What's 4 divided by 2? 2. Name the 3 radii in the circle. Well, the radii is the distance from the center to the end. That's 1. So we've got line WX. Then we got center to the end. That's 2. So we've got line XY. And then we've got the center to the end. That's line XZ. Okay. Name the 3 arcs in the circle. We've got arc WY. So we're going to do arc WY. Then we have arc WZ. Arc W. Oh man. Arc WZ. And then we have arc ZY. It doesn't matter how you order the letters. So if I would have written arc YW and arc ZW and arc YZ, it's okay. It's still the same arc, even though the order of the letters are different. So the order of the letters don't really matter, so don't worry about that too much. A rule of thumb is to do it in alphabetical order. So this should be, ZW shouldn't be ZW, it should be WZ. And this should be WY because W comes before Y. And this is correct because it's Y and then Z. So that's a rule of thumb that you might want to use. Just keep them in alphabetical order.